down there looking for more tags. And as you see, Analytics Trio is actually sitting dead center because weather station's right there. Those mountains are going to be very valuable going forward in the rest of this match.
They're finding enough teams though to get tags from. You see Diablo and Bayon and company all the way inside this box looking for shots as well towards Verox's team. Torrentos and Julex pushing forward as well. Both teams having not too bad of a day, but need to elevate today to get towards the top of those, you know, big leaderboard standing. This is a 23-point team in the day in 23rd place.
You know, some people out there are visual learners, and I myself is a visual learner, and that visual look at that map right there tells me all that I need to know for the day. No one's lining up anymore on that line. By now, yesterday, zone 2, everyone's sitting on that line. Not anymore. They're all trying to get those Storm Surge tags in their separate little box fights, and then once they get enough tags, then they rotate in. So what that means is anyone that's been very consistent playing for center, they have a lot of pressure. Like you said, Analytics Trio has a lot of pressure to find those Storm Surge tags. They need to have their aim be accurate and true.
I don't think that line dancing's done just yet. Gotta remember, just the second zone, once these guys clip all the way into third, there's no way you're trying to just push forward onto different mountains.
It's not a line dance anymore, dude. It's a mosh pit out there. You know what I mean?
No, I think we still have a few tunes left.
Okay.
Just wait for this zone to lock in, and we'll see exactly where these non-card trios will end up. It'll be all around Lazy Lake, and then that left side as well.
All I know, man, is I don't think it's a silent disco. I just think it's just
okay,
like a loud mosh pit of destruction that's happening out there in all these fights. And like I mentioned, man, the rotational bandwidth is just so little now, more than anything. And if you're like Torrentos and you're not finding any kind of fight, Chess team here is going to have some issues. Now they have to box up and try to get some tags here. And before they know it, they're going to be the ones that are late rotating in, and then they're going to be storm held. This is what happens when you make these decisions. Every decision matters here in these kind of high stakes tournament.
And these are the dynamic decisions as well. We saw some of these top teams and big bases. Torrentos, Julex, and Mustache are just kind of stopping wherever they can. It's not fully planned, so they don't even have the biggest sight lines. Guys are operating on fumes, but hopefully they get through. Just 2 damage below. And now Ardent and Pizza right beside Wakey as well. I think both these teams are always itching for fights. Artor is here too. They've gotten into so many mid-game fights as well. These are just rough riders back and forth. And they're still gonna go and confirm a few things right now on the other side of the map. We have Swag's trio pulling down slightly. I'm not sure if it's 2 reasons.
Okay.
Yes, it is. And they find the snipe as well. So big above Surge.
I was gonna say, man, Reasons Trio is all they're doing is looking for a third-party opportunity to go in, and you saw they went from 14 Storm Surge all the way up to the 400. So that is why that's their game plan. They look for third parties. If you're based up trying to get Storm Surge tags, they're gonna sneak up on you. They're gonna ambush you. So now they have a strong opportunity to do the rest of their game plan, which is more dead side rotations, more pushes into Fox fights. So if you building out of wood or anything weak, they see that weakness and they go right in.
Now I want to see if any of these teams have to break out of Misty Meadows or if we're going to be locked down here right next to the circle. We have one team kind of rolling away. Agram, Reason, Swag, and then Trulex with Big and Stompy are here too. Looking for a shot in with Pizza. I was talking to Trulex yesterday. Basically, the thing stopping them from pushing forward was first zone Surge. Now the way they were kind of handling getting tags, hopefully they fixed it over. Haven't landed any shots towards the deal right now, but they're making adjustments.
And all this is a big time moment here. Zone 3 has been revealed and it's more south. Last time we had an in-game here yesterday, it ended on the lake, but that's not going to happen this time. It's going to go down to that mountainous terrain. Thomas HT picking up an Elam on Cluja. Badil, Noah Riley, Reason still on their feet, making their way forward. Edgrim still on their feet, making their way forward, but this is going to be a very dangerous short rotation. You mentioned Trulex trying to get tags here. They're staying on the outside. I think they're tired of going down before they have an opportunity to fight for height. They're just sick of it.
Yeah, there's, you know, basically a set plan put down on paper on how to rotate from here. I feel like that paper is about to be crumpled and then thrown into the zone. As a result, some of these teams might end up going down. They're still right next to each other. It still looks nice and straight. No creases on that piece of paper. Hero, Swag, and Snap are going to be moving forward first. Everyone's rolling in. No folds. Okay. It's organized.
Blackie just wiped out Cammy's trio all by himself.
Again?
Blackie just wiped him out. It's just not the kind of day for Cammy's trio. It's just showing you that split. It's just once people start coming in, once they start, it's like you're building a kind of wooden blocks tower, right? The moment one piece is missing, that whole thing collapses, and that's what's happening. They need perfect rotations. They need that loot to have success, and so far, day 2, all that success is being destroyed by that lobby.
You can always rebuild that tower. You can also have that happen towards the mid game as well on a sound structured tower. That's exactly what Snap was trying to do on screen to Karma, Aware, and Legends. Not going to happen though. They'll box up on top of each other in a really weird spot. I'm not sure exactly what you can see from here, especially if there's a lot of teams above you, but I respect it. It's cool to be side by side. No Riley the deal though. They want to go higher. Trulex is there as well. Both teams that love to be all the way up top, and now the fight starts box to box. Kind of getting itchy between both these teams. Noah Riley's gonna be the one person to be having the opportunity to drop down from an angle that they actually can't perceive or see. There it is, the big charge shot on towards Trulex. He gets a big shot back though. Noah Riley's in trouble. 45 HP, has to find room to breathe. He's choking on air right now. There's a tree in the way. Okay, it'll be there for camouflage, but he's leaving both his teammates down below in a fight against Juriki. It wasn't even Trulex, and Juriki gets wiped out.
Man, so many trios are playing right into the plan of Noah Riley's trio. That's what they want. They want these fights. They love mid-game fights on the Storm Edge. They're going to take them, and they're not going to let go. This trio is dangerous, and they're moving up their leaderboard slowly but surely just by their E-Lin play. We're not even in placement points yet, Shayo.
And look at this, entire leaderboard at the same time. The differences in points between teams is huge, almost 40 points ahead. As Janice and Shapix past that too. Everyone's kind of neck and neck, but if these guys survive in this game, can anyone really catch them?
Everybody on social media, on the Reddit forums, were saying Noah Riley's Vidil's reasons game plan of keying everybody is not going to work in a high stakes lobby. It's not going to work against 150 plus FNCS finals appearances, but it's working right now, and they're in second place.
Thing though is now for this rotation, this is kind of like an ocean all these players have to cross. They'll be on similar kind of wavelengths and a boat. Will anyone be, prime enough, sturdy enough to go for a mutiny of sorts and become the captain of this rotation, go for more beams, take a fight? Or will it all be organized? One team already dipped through that river. Some of these boats have made land on the other side. Noah Riley Vidil have that chance to, take the reins away from the captains, but they're so far below. It's so low, it's not possible. And like Snazy, like Squeeze, though, they're all the way up in the bird's nest of the boat, of the zone. And they look so good. Highest, almost. I want to make sure before I say it, because last time there's another team all the way on top of the mountain. So one of the highest spots, but not high vibes. Psych, yes, there are 72 damage above Surge.
And they're in a massive porta fortress or their own custom. And I was going to say they're looking good, but in the inside, they're not eating well because the Storm Surge is barely above 38 above. They need to start getting some tags here, valuable tags here if they want to hold on to this dominant position. And this is why Andelix now is going to go in and he's going to box fight Scram and Refsguard. And I think Andelix is going to go solo because they will still want to hold on to that position. No, he has someone out here. It's Snazy. It is a duo versus duo. And now Squeeze joins this fight here. So it's a trio now going to push on this duo here. So that's going to be a big time. Andelix actually gets a big time hit here. Scram and Refsguard are not going to go down without a fight here. This is a very important fight here for Andelix's trio because they desperately need these tags.
1 HP on Refsguard. They were so close to getting so much more damage too. 35 above now, 9 below. This is a very difficult lobby. And 9 players will have to go down for the Surge to stop in just a few moments. We'll see exactly if these guys can get any more. 35 above. Storm Surge is now active. A big 49 tag. That'll be huge for Andelix, but the fight's not stopping. They find Refsguard. They'll be able to snipe him down as well, but they have to do it quick. There we go. 200 more damage, but it's still not enough after that.
Oh, there it is.
346. It's over.
Man, and Scram's still alive there, but Snazy's trio, they're good. They're not going to fight anymore, and they have to go there. The rotation's going to push them there anyway, but that's the kind of pressure you have here when you fight on center zone is all of a sudden you have to step out of your comfort zone, step away from that piano, and you're going to have to dance and fight.
So on the left side there, kind of with Snazy, it's basically fencing, swords, eloquent. Over here, it's open fist slaps to the face between two trios. Pink low,
Man.
Stompy low. Noah Riley doesn't care. He's not even editing walls. He just has a charge ready to go. It's absolutely disrespectful and crazy, and it's working.
They are in the zone. They are buzzsawing this entire lobby, and they're not going to stop. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our number one first place currently holding on, Janice Hen and Chapix. I'm sure they're seeing that feed lead up by that second place here. Looking down below, you're seeing Savage is barely without any shield here, but what a great position here. No one's going to be able to sneak in a sniper shot here for Janice Hen and Chapix. They're going to find some great opportunities and pick on Slender, which is another top 5 team having some issues with this rotation.
You're saying great position. I'm saying, what is their position? Look at the minimap. It's arrows on arrows. It's like a quiver of an archer. You can't really determine who's where. There's too many people on top of each other. I'm not sure exactly what Janice is even working with vertically right now. And they have to pull over the mountain. There's no way. Patty, Knifer, and Vino are the ones all the way up top. Another round for Anas, Flick, and Thomas to maybe take height. But they failed 2 games so far. Will the third try be the chance?
This is going to be a huge opportunity as well for Knifer's trio to move up to the leaderboard. If they were able to kind of capitalize on this height, all determine where it goes, how dangerous Thomas, HC, Flick, and Anas going to be, and of course, how dangerous Hen's right below right there. You also have Anilix. These trios love to play for height. This is the first time that we've seen in the final stage Patty, Knifer, and Vino be at height as Savage does go down and out.
And it's really easy to spot how good these eagles look all the way up in the sky, but the rats down below in low ground, we can see Benji Fishy, Amplify Matzo moving up the left side, Snazy so close to the front of the zone all the way on the right. Patty's actually lagging a little bit far behind, but that's possibly to get some tags all the way on the right and left sides. We'll see if it's possible. Big bridge for him to cross and a big ladder for everyone else to climb all the way up the highest mountain Fortnite has to offer.
Actually, Savage is still there. Savage is barely alive right then and there. Savage has an opportunity too, but this is the kind of zone that Benji and Matzo do really well in as well. We saw this in the finals. They were able to secure a top placement.
And right now, everyone's kind of put to the ultimate test on rotation. Who will be the ones to make the smartest rotation just in general at the moment? Blackie, although on the right side, he's always surviving 24/7. Vino, though, is dropping the pressure down below. We see Snazy leading the pack aside. Benji Fishy on the left boxes. Patty is basically, having a free rotation, but still struggling to get all the way up top high. One of those ramps breaks down too. Noah Riley goes down. Hen goes down too. Reason has low HP. People are not passing the test. Anas and Benji Fishy are fighting in the zone, and Benji goes down, but trades with Thomas. Flick and Anas are trying to grab all the way up, but they're drowning. They're drowning. They can't breathe. Flick goes down. Top teams can't make the hurdle.
There's one top team in the 7th place going into this match that still has an opportunity. Reason still a solo here, still has the opportunity to get huge, valuable placement. Look at that feed light up. So many people fell when the zone went up and over. Knifer, Piety, and Vino, they had no opportunities to get 0 E-limbs because the mountain took all of that away here. So yes, they might get that victory royale, but they're not going to capitalize on that valuable position like Oh,
Snazy
no.
was trying to grasp anything. A little bit of down, but gets beamed. Stassi all the way down to Vino still controls height. DKS on the right side. It's an icy end game. You want to make sure no one here slips. It's a duel situation though for Stassi right now, moving up. Nice side jump to make sure he relieves all the pressure. 3 different trios left. He's looking up for Patty. It's a possibility. There's 170 mats though. Miro's still alive all the way on low too. Where is Miro? Is he even on screen? He's all the way down below.
Miro has done this rotation before. All the clips I've seen him, but no, Blackie. This is going to be a huge error, but his teammate there, Snagged, is there. Blackie gets tagged in the back. Down goes Blackie from Snagged, and Erican there to finish the trade. Now it is a top 2 situation. Can Erican pick up? He's going for the rest. I mean, it's still a lot of zone left because so many people went down early. Knifer and Patty still have this opportunity, but this is going up over the mountain. This is not going to look good, but Erican is not going to give up. They're going to grasp as much as possible. This is still up for them here. I don't think Patty and Knifer, they're not going to go down. They're going to try to hold on, but if they were any kind of aggressiveness, this could work out for Patty and Knifer, but Erican and Black